Hello, gamers, and welcome to your level 8 debug protocol. We just competed in our CPU quest where Dina came out on top and is our CPU for this level, and she will have the sole debug on if Ivan or Zach goes home. But before we get to that, I just want to ask a couple questions here. So, Peyton, congratulations on making it to the next level. A lot has happened since last round. Has any has Erica's departure caused any changes to the game, or walk me through how that has affected you?
Changes to the game, I would say yes, because everyone leaving changes the game in some way. I don't like it was I was curious to personally see what would happen when there was one half of a duo remaining and like without their partner with them, like who would scoop them up, where they would go, if they would go straight to the bottom, if they would go like straight to the top. We kind of missed out on that opportunity to see kind of exactly what was gonna happen. Um, but I mean, love Erica, obviously, Queen Slay the moment. But I think now it's kind of just like we're just playing like we were maybe the round before that. I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. I'm just chilling like a villain. Glad I don't have to get blood on my hands like my lovely partner does tonight. So, but yeah, I'm just chilling. Glad to be in that level, whatever
Level
level
9.
thing.
Well, congratulations. So I will kick over the next question over to Brian. So Brian, you happen to use your advantage that you earned from the refresher level for this level. Do you think those two debugs were beneficial to you, or do you think you should have held on to your advantage longer?
Girl, my stomach hurts. 1 second. Good job. Okay. I mean, it could have potentially been. Uh, I could have potentially like went up if I didn't use it. I honestly have no idea where the votes were gonna go. I have no idea if anybody was gonna nom me. But I do think that holding on to that advantage would have been bad for me because I do think that a lot of people were very weary and skeptical of me going into future rounds with an advantage. So I decided to just play it and flush it and just do what I needed to do so that people aren't fucking scared because I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat. And now I don't have an advantage. And I'm not a threat with zero advantage. So, well, yes.
Thank you for that, Brian, and congratulations on making it to the next level.
Thank you.
You're very, very welcome. So I'll kick this over to Derek. Derek, you were this close to winning another quest, but fell short. Are you worried because your duo partner from prior in the game is up on the block, or do you think he has done enough to stay?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. I really wanted to win tonight to be able to secure, his safety. I mean, obviously, I do also enjoy and adore Ivan. I hate that this was the round that it was, but Zach's up on the block. I mean, it was an obvious decision if I won. I'm hoping for the best, praying to the gods, and I'm still sweating, and I may shit myself. So
Well, let's not do that, but congratulations on making it to level 9. So I will kick this over to Rissa. So Rissa, you'd won Corruptor, and you had the difficult choice on saving Ivan or Zach, and then you would have been able to put someone up. Now that a couple days have passed, do you think you made the right decision, or do you think you could have went about that differently?
I think I made the right decision. Personally, I think I made the right decision because it's like it was a lot that day. It was a lot a lot of back and forth, and like I just really didn't know what to do. So like I think I made the right decision. It was no offense against Zach, like like at all. That just had to do with Deacon Ivan right there, and like just the whole back and forth. But I just think I made the right decision in that moment. So yeah, girl.
Thank you, Rissa, and congratulations on making it to the next level. Sharonica, so you got put with Ivan at the start of this game as a mystery duo, and you now see him up on the block. Are you worried that he will go? And if he does go, how is that going to affect your game moving forward?
Yeah, I do worry that he's gonna go after, especially after last live. Didn't end well for him. Um, you said how is it gonna affect me moving
If he does
forward?
go, yep.
I mean, after Peyton said all that, it, gave me something to think about because I didn't think about none of that. But that could whatever he said could be a thing. I don't know.
Well, good luck in the future rounds, but you are securing yourself a spot there. LJ, it seems like this level has been pretty heated. Can you tell me how you play into all of this and where your game stands compared to where it stood at the beginning of the level?
I just think if people wouldn't lie straight through their teeth when, you've asked them multiple times, I've addressed someone about that previously. I mean, obviously, if we're allies and you lie to me and you vote for me, that's going to make me look at you sideways as fuck. So, I mean, that's the difference between the beginning of this round and now. I'm not, game-wise, I'm not allies with Sharonica and Mona anymore. So that's just all I got to say.
Thank you, LJ. And speaking of that, Mona, he did mention your name, and a lot did go down in the last live between you and Ivan. Where's your head at, and with how everything has transpired?
I feel like I'm Rosa Parks because you always ask me the damn question at the end. But anyways, what was the question? Sorry.
So LJ mentioned your name, and you got into an argument with Ivan. How is that? How is after everything that has happened, and how is that affecting you and your game?
Um, I my name is one of those names that rolls right off the tongue, so I always know that. Like, I'm not worried about people saying my name because people are going to say my name no matter what. In regards to the confrontation that I had with Ivan, I mean, people, when they're backed in a corner and desperate, they're going to say and do whatever it takes to get out of the corner. So it's not personal, it's a game. And it is what it is. I can handle whatever life throws my way in this game and outside the game. So I'm not worried and I'm not bothered.
Thank you, Mona, and congratulations on making it to the next level.
Thank
You're welcome. Sorry, I was muting. I meant to mute LJ and accidentally muted you. Okay.
my point.
I'm screaming. Okay. So we have come to the point. I don't think I missed anybody. No, we have come to the point where I'm going to give Ivan and Zach one final chance to plead their case to Dina on why she should save you. And then Dina will give a reason on why she is eliminating who she is, but then she will send me the name to her debug chat. You got that, Dina? Debug chat. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll start off with Ivan.
Hello. Um, I think for me, the main reason why you can keep me around, if you're talking game-wise, is that from what I gathered, I'm public enemy number one, and everyone wants me out. And if you look at the votes, everyone has a high point of vote against me. If you're sitting next to me, I go automatically. If you're sitting next to Zach, then the corruptor and CPU comes into play. Who is the corruptor? Who is the CPU? Who's going to keep you? Who's going to keep Zach? Do they have the vote to keep you? Do they have the vote to evict Zach? So I think if you keep me and you're the block, next to me, I go home. But if you're next to Zach, it becomes questionable. So if you're looking at it game-wise, you're safer to sit next to me as a glitch, which I think I'm going to be a glitch till I'm gone because I'm public enemy number one. I want you to decide what's best for Dina's game, not what everyone wants Dina to do. But no matter what you do, Dina, I've grown to love and respect you in this game so much. Like, you're dating someone from Canada. Hello. So I've grown to respect you. There's no hard feelings. Like, I totally respect wherever you decide.
Thank you, Ivan. Zach?
I just want to just counterpoint Ivan really quickly. He only got one more vote than me with all the nominations. I still just got as many votes, basically. But yeah, I mean, Dina, just to kind of reiterate what Ivan said, it's no hard feelings. It is what it is. It's your game. You got to play it. And all love to everybody. I don't know. I had 10 minutes to think about it and I didn't think about anything to say, and I'm sweating.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Ivan. Okay, Dina, you can give a little reason why, without giving away who you are doing. You can go ahead and give your little statement, and then please send me the name of the gamer you are debugging in your RAM unit.
I'm just gonna be very candid. I did not expect to find myself in this spot. I didn't know the answers, and so I just threw up best guess that I could throw up, and it got me here. And that being said, too, I don't fucking know what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go send a name in, and I'm sorry I'm ruining ending somebody's game. I'm just gonna put it like that. It hurts my heart to do so.
Thank you, Dina. Once I have Dina's choice, I will come back and read the score.
Sorry, I don't take it forever. I'm having a conversation with myself in my confessional.
Okay, I have the debug. Once I read the debug, the decision is final. That gamer will have a few moments to say their goodbyes, hear some sappy stuff from Prod, and leave. By a debug score of 1 to 0, Ivan, it's game over. You can go ahead and unmute and say your goodbyes.
Well, thank you, production, for having me. It's been an amazing time. Sharonika, I could not have asked for a better duo. I said I was wondering why they paired us together because we play so differently, but that's just the fun part of it. I think we're very fun too. I'm sure production had an amazing time watching both of us navigate the game together. The only mistake I even made was trying to open up the game for everyone else. That's the only mistake I made, trying to not make sure this 6-person alliance made it to final 6, because I would have been 6th place. That's the only mistake I made in the game. Risa, darling, you were my second closest ally in the game. It did break my heart that I wasn't able to make you feel that. I didn't feel that confident in me the way I felt confident in you. And I'm going to clear some things up. I did not start the 6-person alliance. I was the last person added to it. I was in the game at the beginning. I was very inactive at the beginning. I was added to it. I didn't start it. Peyton did. I did not start it. And I did not make up the whole final four that I was told. I didn't make it up. It was told to me when Mona was on the block that she tried to make a final four with them. Anything I'm saying now is fact. That's what I believe. That's what I was told. I'm not making it up. Don't do confused face. You made the omens. I did not make up the final four. I did not make that up. That was told to me. It was told to me like Mona was going around making final fours, and she tried to make one with Derek and Zach. They told me they rejected it because they didn't like her. They said she tried to get Alan and Erica to vote Derek that round as well. That's what they were telling me that round. I did not make that up. Everything I said yesterday, it might have come off in a very bad way. I was not able to convey myself properly, but everything I was saying was fact. My only mistake in the game, I will reiterate, was the fact that I did not want to go to final 6 with those people. That's my only mistake in the game, period. And I want to vote for someone that played a good game. I don't want to vote for a sheep. I don't want to vote for a scared player. So if you're a scared player and you get to the end, take me out because I won't vote for you. And that's fact.
Bye, Pumpkin. It was good playing with you.
I'm not your Pumpkin. Don't call me Pumpkin. It's not your time. When I go, you can call me Pumpkin. I'm not your Pumpkin. You can call
Bye,
the other
Pumpkin.
people your black dogs. Don't do that to me. I'm not your Pumpkin. Bye, Rag Dog.
Good game.
I know Ivan just left, so I hope you're watching back, Ivan. I'm going to still say my stuff about you. Ivan, thank you so much for accepting the invite when Princess Hannah reached out to you to get you to play. This season would not have been the same without you. You are a rock star here in Paradise. 10th place does not represent you as a player. You are kick ass. You always have a place here at I1 with us. We adore you. We love you. Thank you so much for playing. Take it over to Sandy if he has something.
I do. Ivan, sad you're not here. Because you're so dynamic. There's nobody like an Ivan. Of the roster of players last season, we took a look, and at the top of the list to like play ASAP was Ivan. And you know why. Like, you know why. You're everything Paradise expects a gamer to be, and then some. And you brought the heat this season. You're on the jury, and yeah, I love you. Thank you for taking Hannah up, like Drew said, and coming back, especially so soon to this madhouse. Love you, King. You were born royalty. Remember that.
Thank you. Again, you're amazing, Ivan. But when one gamer falls, there's still 9 gamers left. Congratulations on making it to single digits, everybody. You have done what 15 others have not been able to do, and you are sitting here. So you have made it. So we're not doing anything else tonight, don't worry. But I'm going to let you know that our next level is circuit. So just remember the circuit board. Y'all did it last time. Don't worry, we have timers this time, so it's not going to take as long. I'm giving you options for 2 days because what was going to happen next, we're going to do the whole circuit board, like we did last time. You're going to do the circuit board, you're going to do the CPU, and we're going to finish the circuit board. We'll have a corruptor. The corruptor will have to make their decision at that live. I'm not going to give you 24 hours to decide. So once that's done, we will have our 2 glitches for the level. Your 2 options, and this was doing our best to take everybody's schedule into account, just so you know, we did our best. Your 2 options for this event, and they are both later times because of conflicts, either tomorrow starting at 10:30 or Tuesday starting at 9:30. Those are the 2 options. for the events. If you cannot be there, please let us know in your RAM unit, because remember, we can randomize your dice roll. We can randomize what you pick, and you'll also send us a list in case there is things you need to do. But those are the two options that we have.
Can you say those dates again?
Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure everyone's schedule besides LJ's, because he works at 11, so it's his schedule is the hardest one. But tomorrow, either tomorrow starting at 10:30 or Tuesday starting at 9:30. Those are our two options for when we are doing the circuit board. There's that one CPU quest that's in there. We'll finish the board. Whoever crosses first is the corruptor, and they will save one of the bottom three. That is what we will do, all that. And then just know whatever day you choose, the next day after that day will be the debug. So if you choose Monday to do circuit, debug will be Tuesday. If you choose Tuesday, the debug protocol will be Wednesday.
Drew, 9:30 is like 7 a.m. for me.
What is it right now? Because haven't you been making 8 o'clock ones?
It's 12. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's an hour and a
Okay.
half later than this.
Yeah,
It's not
but
7, right?
I don't know, it's early, but it's fine. I would prefer the other one because waking up to do a challenge and being half asleep is a disadvantage.
No, you're fine. Like I said, that's why we're giving two options. You will go with majority 10:30 Eastern. I feel like that is because whatever it is right now, Mona, that is about to be 9 Eastern. So it'd be 30 minutes from now for the Tuesday one.
Right.
And then the other one would be an
Okay.
hour and a half from now.
All right, maybe I just have it mixed up.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't think it's 7 there right now, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it'll be super morning for you for either of those. But those are the two options. I know some of you work late tomorrow, so that's why we did 10:30. And then Tuesday is later because of scheduling as well. And then again, remember, whichever one you don't pick, the debug protocol will be the next day. So Monday, it'll either be Monday circuit, Tuesday debug, or Tuesday circuit, Wednesday debug. Okay, but that's all we got for you. I will send out updated leaderboard totals to you. Oh, I'm going to read you the leaderboard standings, and then I will send you out your point total. So in 10th is Zach. In 9th, no, not 10th, sorry. 9th is Zach. 8th is Peyton. 7th is Derek. 6th is LJ. 5th is Mona. 4th is Rissa. 3rd is Sharonica. 2nd is Brian, and 1st is Dina.
What do I have? I'm sorry, I cut out.
That's okay. You're in 5th on the standings out of 9.
Okay.
And Sandy will be posting that tonight at some point, the graphic for that. But yeah, that's the standings. And again, we're doing circuit. So again, it's not going to take as long as it did, because again, we have timers and you all know how to do it already. We will tell you what the elevation is for that level when we go to do it.
Can I say something before we leave?
I want to say something
course.
too.
Yeah,
So
sure.
before everybody leaves.
I did fact check and I did make that chat. So sorry, I've been making that face. I didn't think I did create it, but I did fact check and I was the one that created it. But it's not like I pulled strings and like made it without everyone being aware. But I was the one that asked production officially.
Since everybody's here, who did I tell like before Ivan went up to vote Ivan up? Because I'm very confused as to why LJ is going around saying that I told people to vote him up. Like, can somebody fess up and say, like, who told this man that I'm the reason why y'all voted Ivan up? Like, no one so like where are you getting this from, LJ? Because I'm very confused.
So you didn't sit on a call with me and Mona Lisa, and when Mona Lisa said that for that round she wanted to vote Ivan out, you said you agreed to it. You didn't agree to it.
No, what I said
Yes,
was
you did.
what I
Yes, you
said
did. That's
was
why I made the
that's
comment in the
not what I
chat
said.
that you were
Mona,
going
I
to
don't
talk
know if you could
to us.
chime in, but what I said was you do what you want, but I'm not gonna vote him up.
That is what she
That's what
said.
I told her. Like, if you want to put him up, that's fine, but I'm not gonna be the one to do that. That's what I said. But you making it seem like I told the six or everybody outside of it to put Ivan up. I didn't. What I said was, if he goes up, I'm not gonna be the one to do it. But y'all do what y'all want.
Because he has 0 votes on you or something, I think you said. Like, you're like, it doesn't benefit me for him to go. So if that's what y'all want to do, whatever, but I don't care. I think
And
something
I
about, I know
also
you never, I was the one pushing for Ivan, like, for sure.
I know also, like, yeah, he's been messy digging himself into a grave this whole time. It didn't benefit me to go, but it kind of benefited me because it was just like every move that he made, like, it kind of looked like I was in it with him because we were duos. I don't know. I just, he became a liability after a while. So I was okay with him going. I just wasn't gonna be the one to put him up. That's what I had said to y'all. Like, I wasn't gonna put him up, campaign for him to go, vote him out. But if he went up because of his mess, I'm not gonna stop it, and I'm not gonna tell you not to. That's all where I was getting at. And I don't think I lied to anybody. I don't know, because you said a few things.
Well, if we're all just like being honest here, because I love to be honest, y'all know me, child. I put my votes on because, as I said, I play this round by round. So when I heard it was sandbox, I just put my vote on the 2 people that I have the most on. And I already told Zach that I put him up. So Zach, I was 3 out of your 5 votes. Well, yes. And I did also nom Derek because I had 2.5 on you. So I was making sure I didn't go up. I obviously didn't tell anybody to do you, but I did nom you. Just before anybody says I did something else.
Brian, I voted for you as well, just so you know, because I had 3 on you, and it's for the same exact reasons.
Thank you
Like,
for reminding me. I'll be posting that in the storage memory, but I'll go ahead and reveal right now. So,
Okay.
Ivan started out with 7 debugs, used points, left them with 6. Zach started with 5 debugs, did not use points, ended up with 5. Derek started with 4 debugs, did not use points, ended up with 4. Mona started with 4.5, used points, ended up with 3.5. LJ started with 4, used points, ended up with 3. Rissa started with 2.5, did not use
I put
points,
0.5.
ended with 2.5.
can I say something?
And then
See what I'm saying, LJ? So that means Ivan did vote for me. So I had every right to vote for him.
How much did
And
I
So
then-
just
have?
so we're clear.
And then hold
Wait,
on, let
you-
me finish and y'all can discuss. And then
Brian,
Brian
sit down.
Brian Brian started with 4. He used his advantage and it took him down to 2. Dina started with 0, used points, ended up with 0. Peyton had 0, used points, ended up with 0. Sharonica had 0, did not use points, ended up with 0. So I will be posting
I get my
that.
points back, babes.
And
Nope.
again, like,
Can I get my
literally,
points back?
I hope that you guys don't think I was targeting y'all. It was what made sense to me was to throw my votes on y'all. I didn't know LJ was gonna get more than what I threw on him. That shit wasn't a plan or an agenda. I just was like, okay, if I throw on all these other people, they're gonna know it was me. But, me and Derek got the same amount on LJ. So let me just put it on LJ. He's gonna think it was Derek. That was my strategy, to be real. Like, but I ended up
Yeah.
snitching on myself anyway and telling him that I did it because he thought I voted for Ivan. I was like, no, I voted for you. And now, I mean, if you want to target me for that, that's fine.
I'm sorry, I
Um,
misspoke. Derek did use he did do points. So
I was like,
his-
don't make me look like a liar. I
he
did use
did.
points.
Sorry, I didn't. I missed it on my end. Derek did use points, so that put him down to actually 3 debugs.
Yeah, I used my
I
points I
feel
stole from Brian.
I feel so vindicated because my instinct told me Ivan was going to throw his votes on me because it made sense for him to do so. So that is why I voted for him. And clearly I was right. So I definitely don't feel bad for voting for his ass at all now. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah.
Brian. I
voted
literally
for Ivan.
Okay.
I
had to.
even told them after I did. Yeah, I voted for Ivan. I even told them I was, but after the whole Brian thing, once I heard that, I was like, yeah, I'm throwing it on. And I just randomly did it to you, Zach. I'm not even targeting you, Zach. Like that was just a random thing right there. But yeah, I mainly did for Ivan after I heard the whole thing with Brian. So that was my
I
reason.
just did not my 2 highest points I could give.
I told you who I was voting. You know if I voted
So
you.
that is all we
Yeah,
have for
I
y'all.
know,
We're gonna
yeah.
let y'all go so this can render and we can upload it. And yeah, if y'all again, please in your RAM units, please vote which day works better. Again, Monday at 10:30 or Tuesday at 9:30.
I did.
And again, remember the next day after that is gonna be
Kids
debug.
tomorrow?
Will be debug. So yeah, Rissa has kids, I think. If you